Good evening, or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the second match of the day in this KCAC Triangular. KCAC has adapted their schedule just a little bit, and one of the new things this year is with the COVID is to get I'm trying to look out here. We should get the starters for both teams here in a minute, but we're trying to, we have triangular matches, so this one is between York and Bethany here at Tabor College. York comes in now after losing their match earlier today at the 1 o'clock time to Tabor. They come in 0-1 and 0-3. Bethany comes in at 0-0 and 3-1 overall. Take a look at our updated KCAC standings. Tabor 2-0 and 8-3 overall. York College will be 0-1 and 0-3. Bethany comes in, as you can see, middle of the pack, but a lot of them are at 0-0, but they are 3-1 overall. Today's officials, Haley Lewis and Jim Stewart. They will be calling our games all day long. Jim will be up as the R1, as they would be switched for this match. Holly McNeil and Bailey on the computer again, tracking everything there with Volley Wright, which would be the book and the libero tracker, and Spencer and Alex on the lines, Willow and May on ball rollers, Lance and his crew doing stats once again. And of course we have Oscar on the camera here, and we have Mike Jameson and Damon Taylor up in the studio. Here's our starters for Bethany today. Number 5, Jordan Valentine. She is a junior from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Number 6, Paola Sanabria Lopez. She is a 6-foot senior from Rincon, Puerto Rico. Number 8, Natalie Taikashi from San Juan, Puerto Rico. She is a 5'6" senior. She found Bethany via Independence Community College. Number 20, Justice Brackney. She is a 5'11" sophomore from Parsons, Kansas. Number 23, Ashley Murphy, a 6-foot junior from Killeen, Texas. Rounding out the lineup for Bethany, Mia Novakovic, a senior, number 29 from Podgorica, Montenegro. And then the libero, Haley Reifstick, she is a senior wearing number 19. She's a 5'4" senior from Independence, Missouri. Brandy Stewart, Gary Stewart, and Abby Ballantyne are your coaches, with Brandy being the head coach. And let's take a look at your York starters. For York, we will have number 6, Sarah Peters. She is a 5'10" senior from Omaha, Nebraska. Number 11, a freshman from North Lauderdale, Florida, from Northeast High School, Elisa Cordona. Number 12, a senior from Casper, Wyoming, Haley Schofield. And number 13, Fenehika Uhotafa, a junior from Bedford, Texas. Number 18, Kaylin Miller, will get the start as well from Lincoln, Nebraska. She's a 5'6" sophomore. And Brooke Winquest is not the other starter. It is Taylor O'Brien, number 9, a senior from Aurora, Colorado. And the liberan is Naomi Warren. She is a senior as well out of Fort Worth, Texas. Crystal Nevin brings in York after they lost to Tabor the last match here today, but it was a very competitive competition, especially after the first set kind of got going. So we are set to get started. York will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Bethany will be the home team on the scoreboard. And we're ready to get going. Got Colby Bunch Dennis down on the clock and running the game time music. And Mike James introduced the starting lineups for us. And York to serve, and we're underway. Starting it up is number 6, Emma Peters. And the back set for the Swedes goes over to York. And Reifstedt can't quite corral that block attempt from her teammate. Ball goes out of bounds. York takes the early 1-0 lead. Reifstedt with the pass up to Novakovic. That ball is attacked and tipped out of bounds, coming over to Bethany. So we see number 4 for the Swedes coming in, Madison Scott, making her first appearance of the afternoon, replacing Natalie Trykoczki. Bethany's got some tough names for me to pronounce here. We'll do the best we can with them. That attack by Lively goes long, so Bethany will be up 2-1. And Bethany now taking control of the contest, even though it's early, leading 4-1. And the serve from Santa Maria Lopez finds the net. Goes back on their side, so in will come Scarborough for the Panthers. Put the ball into play, trailing 4-2. Number 6 for the Swedes, Santa Maria Lopez, was the KCAC Attacker of the Week for this past week. So she's definitely somebody to keep your eye on. 6-foot senior out of Rincon, Puerto Rico. Good hustle there by the libero, Reifsteck. Can't quite keep it up off the floor long enough for a teammate to come over and help her out, so the ball will go to the Panthers. Warren going to put the ball in play for York once again now with this contest tied at 5. Early going here in set number 1. Both teams trying to fill the other out to see kind of where adjustments need to be made to have some success. The attack there by Valentine, junior from Colorado Springs, sails long, giving York there, giving them the lead at 6-5. Good block by the Panthers. And that ball hits the antenna, will go over to Bethany. Valentine and Santa Maria Lopez for Bethany both were named to the KCAC preseason volleyball team. Neither York nor Tabor had anyone put on that team. I can definitely see the Blue Jays putting a few on there the way their season is rolling along right now. York showing the blocking skills on 2 straight points, and their ball pushed to the back row, just out of reach of Scarborough. The Swedes now taking a 3-point edge over the Panthers, 9-6 here at Tabor College. Garcia sends it over to the Panthers. Good effort there by Riestick. Can't quite come up with it. As we see number 1 for the Swedes, Brecken Anderson, checking in to replace Garcia. York makes a substitution as well as Peters hits the bench for a breather. Hanging tough here with the conference's pick to finish 3rd, the Bethany College Swedes. Ball just caught the back line on the York side, so Bethany stops the momentum a little bit, brings the ball back to their side. Coach Stewart will send in Trikoshi to serve up 2. That one by Schindler sails wide. York will play scrappy defense, keeps the ball off the floor quite a bit when the opportunity is there. They don't have a dominant, just big swinger like Bethany and Tabor do, but they're pretty competitive with each nonetheless. Swedes open up a 4-point lead, 12-8. Here in set number 1 of match 2 of the day. And that diving effort pushed deep as Anderson trying to keep that alive from McPherson, Kansas. Attended Elyria Christian School for the Swedes. Now number 18, Kaylin Miller, 5'6" sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska. Sends it over to Bethany. New York has an opportunity here. And nice placement by Wincrist. Nice job just to find the gap. You see the replay there, brought to us by Damon Taylor up in the press box, or the studio, I mean. That ball is just out. Seen a lot more of that this year than I remember in the past. Kind of that push shot instead of a short dink or really powering it, really trying to push it to the back where there's not a lot of defenders. That's called a double hit. That's going to go to York's side. 2 hits. You can see here. That's a replay of a different one. So the short serve attempt that time by Miller falls just short. Sends the ball back over to the Swedes. Bethany in a fight here in set number 1, 13-12. If the Panthers can do anything with the ball sent over by Bethany. Bethany keeping alive, and that sets a little bit behind Lopez. Keep an eye on Sean Fritzler, the 5'11" freshman setter from Two Buttes, Colorado, from Walsh High School. First time I've seen her play, obviously being a freshman, seems pretty athletic. Playing that setter position. That was out, a little wide. You can definitely see the height that Lopez can get, and that ball is just out. So good call by Spencer Hemmert, our line judge. Swedes taking a 3-point edge here in the first set over York, 16-13. And one of the Bethany in the net. Is out. Now they said it was tipped at the net, so that will stay with Bethany. As the senior from Puerto Rico will step back to put the ball into play for the Swedes, up 17-14 here in set 1. Nice job, York, to keep that ball into play. Again, if you're just joining us with the haven't watched much volleyball this year, teams will not switch sides. Some of the COVID guidelines, Bethany will stay on the west side of the court. York will stay on the east side for their entire match. Teams don't shake hands anymore before or after. A lot of them will wave at each other. Officials are using either normal whistles like R1 has this evening, Jim, up on the stand, or sometimes like we have down on the floor, we have an electronic whistle that Haley is using. You see a replay there. Nice block by the Panthers. Sometimes the electronic whistle is harder to hear, so the players will just keep playing for a little bit, which is better than stopping early. Also, if you are listening and you're following one of these two teams, if you would like to know COVID guidelines for where they may play next, you can always go to the KCAC website. That's kcacsports.com, kcacsports.com. There's a COVID-19 button. If you click on that and then scroll down a little bit, it'll take you to everybody's policy, so you don't have to fish around and call the school where your team may be headed or try to find out. You can go right there, kind of as a one-stop shop for fans. You can find out, for example, today you could have looked on there and seen that what our guidelines are here at Tabor. That's kind of helpful for all the fans. Some are not allowing fans inside from the visiting team. Some are not allowing them, at all. Some are allowing them up to a certain number. It just all is different. So be sure to check that out as we see Bethany up 23-26. We're going to take a break and hear from more sponsors.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to eitzenagency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations.
All right, and we're back with you here at Tabor College. As I mentioned earlier, York is battling who was picked to finish third in our conference, Bethany. The preseason polls in the KCAC Auto was picked to finish first with 10 first-place votes. St. Mary's second with 2 first-place votes. Bethany, and this is a coach's poll, third. KW fourth with 1 first-place vote. McPherson 5, Friends 6, Southwestern 7, Tabor 8, Sterling 9, Oklahoma Wesleyan 10, Avila 11, York 12, and Bethel 13. That's the predicted order of finish from the coaches in the conference this year. And York is in the net, although that ball was tipped out anyway. So Bethany taking a 24-16 lead. And that will be 25-16. Swedes pull away from the Panthers late. So we'll have about a 3-minute break and we'll be right back with you.
There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our FiberBax network. Phew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life. so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to
So we're back with you as Bethany serving here in set number 2. The Swedes did top the Panthers 25-16 in the first set. The set was very tight for quite a bit of the first part of that competition. Bethany did pull away a little bit late, come away with that 9-point victory. York on top here, 1-0. That attack attempt sails deep. If you're just joining us, Tabor topped York in our 1 o'clock match here today from Hillsboro in 3 sets. York and Bethany are doing battle here in the second set of matches today. And then the finale this evening to start at about 6 o'clock, as you see the replay here, will be between Bethany and Tabor. That attempt by Madison Scott, 5'9" junior, out of Granbury, Texas. Played before at Cisco College. Sails long, send the ball back to York, and York has an early 3-1 lead. As Warren, as she did against the match against Tabor, far back as she can possibly be. When she starts her serve attempt. Number 13, Uatafa. Watafe, I think is how you say that. If you look at the pronunciation, it would help. Hiku Utafe. Sails long. So Schindler's attack sends the ball deep and pulls Bethany within 1, 5-4. Nice job by the Swedes. Play a little defense. Now they will set their defense. The ball goes over to York. That good attack by York, but that goes long. Served by Garcia. Set up by the Panthers, and that ball just finds a little bit of a deflection off the Bethany blocker and finds the hole. Anderson checking back in for the Swedes. And Miller will go back to serve for the Panthers. Bethany won the first set, 25-16. Trail here early in the second, 6-5. Blocking of Bethany has been giving York some problems, so I think York is trying to get around there and trying to cut a little too fine. Send him just a little wide. Nice play there by Lopez. Just finds the back corner. Nice play there by the Panthers. Number 9, Taylor O'Brien, saw the opening as the defense for Bethany was shifting more towards the middle of the court, and she's punched it right back where they were. Point York, tie it up at 7-all. Good block attempt there by York. Couldn't quite get squared up enough on the attack by Lopez, and they send that block out of bounds. Bethany now rattled 2 in a row off, and Valentine back to serve, leading by 2. I tell you, Schindler's had some tough luck today, but gets that one to fall. Nice play by Tori Schindler, 5'8" senior out of Longmont, Colorado. Found the gap behind the Swede defense. Stopped that run by Bethany. Took the ball back for Peters to serve. Trailing by 2, 10-8. Lopez there showing why she's one of the preseason all-conference picks from Bethany. Coach Nething sending in a couple of substitutions, including number 4, Jasmine Scarborough. That's probably one of York's best attacks in the match and a half they've played today, as Lively really put some pace behind that one, the junior from Las Vegas, and Bethany knocks it out. As we see Warren back to serve for the Panthers. Nice quick set there to Justice Brackney from Parsons. She puts that one away just inside the back line. The baseline, I should say. O'Brien trying that dink back to the right side again. Bethany's ready for it that time. Swedes on top 14-10, midway through set number 2 with York. Bethany now starting to widen it out a little bit. York had to sit their defense once again. That time a great job with the block by Lively. Stops that Swede run. Miller in to serve for the Panthers, down 12-17 here in set number 2. Bethany grabbed the first one by a score 25-16 in that opening set. Bethany opening up a 19-12 lead here in set 2 after winning the first set. York needs a timeout. We'll take one with them.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations.
That's a good timeout by head coach Crystal Neving of the York Panthers. They were down 19-12. Bethany was starting to really look like they'll put this away and slowed the server down a little bit. She hits one deep. 19-13 now. But they can't put together a little run. One's all they'll get. This ball goes back over to the Swedes. Jordan Valentine. Junior out of Colorado Springs sends it over to the Panthers. And Lopez that time sends it deep. She's wanting a touch call. To no avail. Peters now back in to serve for the Panthers. Justice Brackney finds the gap in the Panther defense as she winds up to hit it and just ends up pushing it over into the hole. So good play by Brackney, the sophomore out of Parsons High School here in Kansas. We have a Swede in the net. Doubt about that one from Lopez. Is it tipped or not tipped? That's pretty much straight down as she gets a good swing on it. Brings the ball back to her side of the net, and she'll serve as we see number 4, Madison Scott, check in. Junior out of Granbury, Texas from Cisco College. And the attempt by Lively into the net. Puts Bethany 2 points from the second set as they're leading 23-15. That was an excellent serve by Lopez. Hard and low, and it seems like right when it got by the tack line, it just dove to the floor, giving Bethany set point here at 24-15. York not going to go away quietly. Scratching each point. But that'll do it. 25-16. Bethany takes set 2 by the same score they took set 1. We'll take a break. Be back with you in about 3 minutes.
There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store-All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store-All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store-All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
And we're back with you here for set number 3 between Bethany College and York. And Lopez picks up where she left off, attacking the ball, and York having a little trouble dealing with her, as most schools will. Lopez is a very long, athletic, 6-foot junior, hits the ball really well. Bethany won set 1 by a score of 25-16. Set 2 by the same score of 25-16. York did play Tabor earlier today and lost in 3 sets. This York team's not quitting. They're still swinging. They're still digging. Good job by the Swedes keeping that ball alive. And set up their defense not to do it again. In almost every set, if memory serves me correctly, here today, York has jumped out to an early lead. 3-1, 4-1. Did that to Tabor a couple times, did it to Bethany, up here again, and then they seem to can't quite ride that momentum into anything more past about 6 or 7 points. 2-2. set number 3. Bethany on top 2-0. You see the replay there, a nice set and a nice attack. York's had a few of those today. They just can't string enough together to make a big run and put any separation between them and their opponent. Nice attack that time by Scott. Puts that one away. See the replay here. A lot of top spin on that attack ball. Goes down right before the service line. And it's tied up at 3. Sure, Coach Stewart would like for her Swedes to get this set over as quickly as possible and give them a little bit of rest before they have to take on the home team, Tabor College Blue Jays, who were very impressive in their first match today. Nice serve there by the Swedes, number 8, Natalie Trakoshi, senior out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Gives Bethany the early 7-4 lead. Another nice serve over and just dives. So, good serving. Doubling up the York Panthers, 8-4 are the Bethany College Swedes. And we have an early timeout. Bethany on top, 9-4.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to eitzenagency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our FiberBacks network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
And Lopez puts an end to that point. It's a good hustle by the Swedes and York. Lopez with the brains instead of the brawn on that play, as she saw an opening, did an excellent job of pushing the ball deep. She's been hitting the ball very well, putting it down with a lot of pace, and that time, as the Panther defense shifted, she saw that and made a quick decision to push it to the open hole in the back left. Swedes on top 12-4. As that block was in. And that's a great angle from overhead right there. As you can see that ball spin down, land right on the line. Yeah, it's the first time you've watched a broadcast from here at Tabor. We have multiple camera angles with our volleyball even this year. We usually have 4 for football and soccer, 4 for basketball, and now we have 4 for volleyball. And we also have 5 for baseball. So try to have a lot of different angles for you to look at, so it's not just one camera sitting there, and maybe it's a little more enjoyable. Have our replays and our see an overhead shot from the camera up in the ceiling. These ladies put a lot of effort into their craft, and we try to reward them with showing the best we can here. And that's going to go over to York as the Swedes are in the net. Bethany still on top, 14-6. York starting to show a little bit of maybe tired legs here in their second match. Bethany's pretty fresh. And there again, Lopez just hitting that ball straight down. And that's hard to see when you are behind 2 blockers that go up and they can't get a finger on, then all of a sudden the ball's on you. It's really hard to make a fair play on that ball when you don't see it until the last second, especially when somebody hits it as hard as Lopez does. That time they call Lopez for being in the net, so the ball will go to the Panthers. As Peters back in to serve, trailing 15-7 here in set 3, and it looks like it's going to be the final set unless the Panthers can get things turned around quickly. Good effort there by Naomi Warren, senior out of Fort Worth, Texas. Good hustle. Lively and Scarborough check back in for the Panthers. Scarborough will be back to serve. And their serve finds the top of the tape and falls back on their side, giving the ball back over to the Swedes and giving Bethany a 17-8 lead. There's a nice attack by Lively. Brings the ball back over to Naomi Warren, serving down by 8. That's going to sail long. Might be a little too late, but Shiloh Lively is starting to really find her rhythm here against the Swedes. You can see her confidence kind of growing here the last several points. Your score here in the third set. Bethany on top after pulling out the first two sets by identical scores of 25-16. We have a tip on Bethany. I believe that's number 5, Jordan Valentine, who got a finger on that. She got to turn around and smile to her coach like, yeah, I got it. So just enough, maybe a fingernail, but that's all it takes. 19-11, York down 8. Serving to Bethany. York's still showing a lot of fight here, down 7. Blocked by number 9, Taylor O'Brien. Pulls the Panthers 1 point closer. That block's going to go out. So 20-13 Bethany, 5 points away from a clean sweep here in their opening match today. A 3:30 time frame with York College. And another block as they're starting to gain a little momentum there, a little confidence at blocking Lopez. Lopez has pretty much had her way with the Panthers' first 2.5 sets. But again, York just standing there fighting. Trying to string together a few points here and get a little comeback. 20-16, down 4, and Bethany taking a timeout.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
And we're back. Bethany picking up another point, 21-16 Swedes. That was the final, 25-16 that is, the last 2 sets. Served by Fritzler. Bethany now 3 points away from the contest. Good effort by York. Just getting that ball to crawl over the net to the Swede side. That ball did not get on the inside of the antenna, so it'll go back over to the Panthers. 22-17. York trying to stay alive here in what looks like their last set of the day. But they're not going quietly. No doubt about that one. Straight down and hard as Lopez peppered that one. The Swedes now 2 points away from the match. Strong swing there by number 23, Ashe Murphy. 6-foot junior out of Clean, Texas. C.E. Ellison High School. And Lopez trying to end it right here. And that'll do it. 25-17. Bethany takes care of York, and the Panthers will be heading back to Nebraska. Wish them a safe trip as they jump on the bus and head 3 hours north. And that will do it from here at Tabor College.